friends, let's make this delicious and healthy recipe today.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Akshata's Recipes. Thank you so much for joining me today. So today I brought you this very healthy lapshi kheer or lapshi rava soji that I'm going to be making, which is made out of whole wheat, and it is really a very healthy breakfast or evening snack recipe. Also, I'm going to be using some coconut milk. If you don't have coconut milk, you can substitute it with regular milk. And I'm going to be using gur or jaggery or gourd or jaggery. There are many ways of pronouncing it. And it's really nice and very easy to prepare. Now, the only thing about lapshi or this whole wheat rava is that it takes a little longer time to cook rather than the normal rava that we use. That's why you have to cook it a little bit longer, as you will see in the recipe. So let's head on to my kitchen, make this recipe, and meet me at the end of the video for a few tips. So let's get started.
So let's see the ingredients. Here I have 1 cup or just 100 grams of whole wheat or lapshi, and can you believe it? This cost me only 10 rupees to buy. It's so reasonable. Now here I have 3/4 of a cup of grated jaggery or jaggery or gur or gourd, 1 cup of thick coconut milk. I'll leave a link of how I make coconut milk at home. 1 cup of hot water, 2 to 3 tablespoons of clarified ghee or butter, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder, and a few cashew nuts. So this is also homemade elaichi powder. That's it, guys. This is what we need. Now first I'm going to heat my pan. I'm going to add the ghee. Just spread the ghee around. Let it be on low to medium. Once our ghee is a bit hot, we're going to add this rava and we're going to fry this in the ghee for a whole 1 to 2 minutes. Now this is really important because then the cooking time will also be less, and plus it will get cooked really nice and nicely, so that it becomes nice and soft and it won't be chewy and hard. Now once it's nicely cooked, we're going to add some nice hot water. So I microwave the water, but you can of course take it on the stove top, but you need piping hot water. This will help in cooking the lapshi even better. So now stir it well. Now we're going to add the jaggery or the jaggery, and we're going to stir it in till all of it melts. That is, all of the gur or the gourd melts. So this took me about a whole minute. So this also, in this time period that the jaggery is melting, your lapshi is also getting cooked in the hot water. For those of you who don't know what this is, it's made out of whole wheat and it's really healthy, but it takes a little longer time to cook and it's a little bit chewy. That's why you need to cook it for a longer period. Now you see that all the jaggery has melted. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. That just brings out the flavor of the dish. And again stir it in well. Now we're going to add the coconut milk. You can, if you don't have a fresh coconut milk, you can also use the packet one, that is the powder. Just put it in hot water and make that, whatever suits you. Now I'm going to add the cardamom powder to give a lovely flavor to this suji. And we're going to add a few cashew nuts. The cashew nuts are completely optional. And now all we have to do is just cook this to the right consistency. So stir everything in well. And then you're just going to cover and cook this on a very low flame for 15 to 20 minutes and keep checking on it, keep stirring it in between. And you can see that it's all ready and nice and cooked. It has to be really soft. It should be a melt in the mouth and not chewy. If it continues to be chewy, then add a little bit more of hot water and let it cook. And that's it. And all you have to do is just put it into a beautiful serving bowl. Now to make it look even more decorative, I just added a few saffron strands. That's completely optional, but it looks really pretty with it. So I hope you're going to try out this recipe. It's healthy and delicious.
wasn't that a real easy recipe? Just few ingredients and you can get this lovely healthy recipe. Now, just about a few tips that you need to keep in mind while making this recipe. First of all, you need to really roast the rava in the ghee for the lapshi for a little longer time, so that it gets a little bit puffed up and it's easier to cook. Now you can see that I'm using hot water because that will also help to cook this lapshi faster and to the right consistency. Don't add cold water, because if you add cold water or room temperature water, it will stop the cooking process and it will be, this lapshi is going to be hard and chewy for you to eat. So use hot water. Like I said, I've used coconut milk, the thick coconut milk, but you can also use regular milk. And I've put a little bit of cashew nuts. You can leave it out if you don't like cashew nuts. And also, since if you're able to get your hands on this beautiful haldi leaves or turmeric leaves, you can just put 1 or 2 leaves and it just enhances the flavor. Sadly, I couldn't get my hands on some saffron leaves because it's not in season. It only comes during the monsoons. But if you can get your hands on some saffron leaves, or you're making it during the monsoons when saffron leaf or turmeric leaves are available, just put 1 or 2 in the last 4 or 5 minutes when it's cooking, and it will give you this beautiful flavor. So thank you so much for watching my recipes. I have loads and loads of recipes. Go and check them out. I'll leave a link to many recipes down in the comment section and description box. And thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And I'll catch you soon in another video. And this is Akshata signing off. Take care of yourselves. Be kind and loving to one another. Till we meet again. Bye.